Mm. Looks like Zhongli's story quest is unlocked, and we got the two new characters, Zhang Yun and Zhongli, are in the game. So I'm excited for that. Zhongli is a spear wielder. Zhang Yun is a catalyst wielder. Shadow of Yore, that should be...
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
That should be, near Lingshu Path. Let's see, look at my map. I'm assuming the floor one will be for Zhongli, and the other one will be for Jinyun. Shouldn't be too far off of a summon, so maybe we can get a good one in here at the end. This is no longer a free-to-play playthrough. I did spend a little bit of cash on the Gnostic hymn, but that's about it. Just so I could get the great sword for Bedo. Hey, speak of the devil, and I get 200 Primo Gems, and I think that should put me over what I need for the summon. Yep. I only needed 1120. Alright, let's see who we can get. I have yet to get one single 5-star. And looky, my first 5-star has appeared. Who will it be? And I got Jianyun on the first draw. And then we get Jean. Oh, what a nice draw. What a good way to start out the stream. That means we got some good luck. And I got Jinyun for the second time. That means I get an extra constellation item. That's awesome. And a purple bow. Wow, this is a really good draw. Usually I only get like 1 4-star and all 3-star weapons. My luckiest draw yet with 2 Jinyuns, a Jean, and a 4-star weapon. That was actually a really, really good draw. I'm quite happy with that. Usually I get screwed over by my luck, but that was a damn good draw. Alright. Let's look at Jinyun in the inventory. Jinyun, how are you? I wonder what your skills are. We go to the very back. Yes. Hello, Jinyun. I like her. I saw the ad for her. We're immediately gonna spend the constellation point on Fatal Constellation. Scrolls through her thing. Let's see her voice line.
You're not afraid of me, are you? Some folks say I got eyes like knives, that I don't wear my clothes right, that I don't speak right. They give me a pretty wide berth, too. Really, can a girl sport her own style without being looked at like she's some weird creature out of who knows where?
I like her voice actor. It's pretty good. What about you, Jean? We've all heard you, but I'd like to...
You have my complete and full support. Of course.
Yeah, we've all heard your voice line. Now, I know you're a good healer class. You have a good healing skill. You had Dandelion Breeze and your Gale Blade. You're one of those characters I want to put Animo damage into. But I don't have any artifacts, which is unfortunate. So you're going to sit in the background until I have you all primoed up. I can at least equip you with a weapon, I guess. Let's see. I should have a Favonius sword, I thought. Maybe not. But we do have the Sword of Discession. Discession, yes. Which is meant for the adventure, but I don't have it to put on the adventure at the moment. Oh, and you're a great sword wielder, so I'll give you the Rancor, or the prototype Animus. Bido's got my new serpent's spine. And then I can claim the extra key I have saved up. So now I have 2 out of the 3 keys I need for story quests, but I have the character story quests all unlocked. Alright, we're gonna go to ask the Millilith about the situation, and I forget the name of the pass. Looks like in the Tianchuan Valley. Oh, I untracked the quest instead of teleporting. It's an unfortunate side effect of a lot of the stuff in this game. But really, to get a 5-star, a 4-star, a 4-star, and a 4-star on my first pull, it's actually pretty good for me, considering, like I said, I only ever get a 4-star and then 3-star shit. Across the sea. Hello, Millilith. What have we here? Actually, I wanted to look at Diona's stuff, because I have been a little hard grindy on her. Do I have enough stuff to make her... Okay, I don't have enough stuff to upgrade her bow.
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area. Even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity, Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin and marched off all of a sudden, for no clear reason.
So did somebody wake them up?
As I say, the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange noises are often heard coming from within. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the order comes through from headquarters.
You can never be
In
too
any
cautious.
The only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols. We must not let innocent civilians come to harm.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but it just wouldn't be worth the risk.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh?
Ugh.
Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
I gotta look back through my one stream to see what Venti's voice line was. Oh, is this Tartaglia's? It looks like it's Tartaglia's line, not Zhangyan's. Or Zhongli's, I guess, because Zhongli was the other one, not Zhangyan.
This footprint is huge.
Okay, so they are Ruin
Must be
Guardians.
the one that got
I was
us
thinking it
caught
was the
in
floating ones,
Here's
not the
another
other one.
Yep. Seems the Ruin Guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of Ruin Guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A Ruin Guard! Over there!
He is very much asleep. Come on, get up, you fat lad. I wish to fight you. Missed. I feel like I nerfed Bido's damage because I'm not dealing as much as I used to. I used to deal like thousands of damage per strike. But it might just be a cause of the effect of changing swords. Do. Sorry about that. Ah, my shield broke. No. Oh dear. It's pure chaos. I'm surprised I even have more than 45 frames a second. And it's raining, making it even worse. That was pure chaos for a second there. Sit down.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep
One.
looking around.
How many are there?
More.
Big footprints, big footprints. They got footprints like my feet. Wide and short. I got pretty wide feet. I would like a size 13.5 shoe. Hey kid, what are you doing? You know that thing's still alive, right?
Hey, you! Check this out! Isn't it... What is he wearing?
I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one?
Tons of them.
Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name?
Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute! Wait, what? Do people seriously call him that?
Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world. It's his job to sell this kind of stuff. Right now, he's at the Institute for Toy Research in Miyra. That's where Mr. Cyclops has come from. It's always nice to meet someone else who likes toys. So tell me, where'd you get your toy from? Must be a pretty new kind, huh?
Yeah, Paimon is not a toy!
It's the first time I agree with Paimon.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation here?
We just, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are killing machines in the area. It's extremely dangerous.
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences would be...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
Mr. Cyclops?
Don't ask me, dude.
We
I have
shouldn't be
no
talking
idea.
to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's...
I'm just trying to help. I've always been hopeless at dealing with children.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Sir. I came all the way from Snezhnaya.
I would say he looked like a Snezhnaya
Miyra.
kid.
But I'm all on my own. And I don't know where to find him.
You came all the way from Snezhnaya?
Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. There you go.
What is it? Looks heavy. What the?
So much
My
more.
brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Sir.
Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys.
And I'll gladly take it and give it to your brother when we find him.
Nice lady. All right. Now, we gotta make a pinky... You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again.
Wow. That one nursery rhyme kind of says all you need to know about Snezh Nyan culture.
Yeah.
Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother?
Snezh, or Northland Bank, obvious, because he's a Snezh Nyan.
Let's go. Oh, right. Finally, now I get to see my brother.
I'm excited. Sometime this month, the next update for this comes, and I get to see Inazuma, the Japanese portion of the game. Also, there's a lot of mining items here. How's everybody in Chatland doing right now? Hope you're all doing good. With For Honor Year 4 Season 4 coming out here pretty quick, I think I'll start streaming For Honor again. Hopefully I can get Chris back in. I know I've been playing a lot of solo stuff. Him and I have been, well, he's been doing a bunch of other stuff, and I've been distracted with streaming other things like Resident Evil, Genshin Impact, a bunch of other stuff. So I haven't gotten around to play with him recently. I'm trying to get him back online for at least a little bit. I want to at least test out the new character with him. I'm hoping to get a new PC here pretty quick, so that... Oh, I need to kill this boy, so that I can play For Honor on that. Maybe I'll get early access for whatever God knows reason to the new character. I won't hold my tongue on that. Oh, he got himself out of range there.
Nice and spicy.
That pepper increases my damage. So I know I said I was gonna save up cooking items until I ran out of food, but I ended up just using it all the other day because I had a bunch of dishes I had to make for the first time, and I just, just sat down and said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna use all my items and then start collecting from here, because now I have every recipe in the game currently. Minus the ones you have to have certain characters to get.
Can't run from death.
And then I'll start saving up again. I need that Inspector Sergeant's knife to upgrade Lumine's weapon. I don't know why I'm running my happy ass to Northland Bank when I could just teleport. Because I'm lazy. And I'm crazy. But the mining and the sacrificial agent dude got me distracted. I keep trying to play Resident Evil 5. I plugged it in yesterday, and it took me about 20 minutes to get back into the controls of it, and now I'm stuck in the controls. It's the issue with me playing about 150 other games at a time. We never looked at Zhang Yan's and Zhang Li's talents, or Jean's talents, I mean. Because, yeah, she's got a rad recipe. A defense boosting dish. Shen Yan has a 12% chance to attain double. On a restorative effect, there's a 12% chance to gain double. That's good and good. Pretty good, at least. Welcome back, people in Chatland. No, I don't want to talk to the lady. No, I don't want to talk to the lady. I wanted the other option. Whatever. Yes, enter the Northwind Bank, please. It looks like I'm doing Tartaglia's quest first, which is fine. Because his was out before Zhongli's, so...
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How—
Relax. Once in a while can't hurt. It'll be fine.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother too, sir. My goodness.
The look on his face was amazing.
What a nice surprise, too, sir. I thought I would have to wait till I return home before seeing you again. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anton? Is everybody keeping well?
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tusser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you. Oh, suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tusser's money.
Tusser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever again.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tusser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and Oh, so you did notice we were here. You were just ignoring us. Gotcha.
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few minor quibbles aside, we get on quite well, don't you think? Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing the game. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it comes to our little sparring matches.
Agreed.
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
Ha! You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect to have it quite so easy next time.
I've also come a long way since then.
Whoa. You aren't gonna...
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
Concern for your family's well-being that I can understand.
So
That I
anyway,
can understand.
Paimon has a question. Tusser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's...
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tusser is still so young, and in as I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right. My brother's the greatest. He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend.
Just humor me in front of Tusser, if you would be so kind.
Very
Yes,
well.
Ekaterina, I will deal with the issue of that outstanding payment right away.
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with debt collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, You might as well get a little exercise out of it.
I'm surprised that I actually allowed them to join me for co-op, considering I'm in the middle of a character story quest, which usually locks you off from co-op mode.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while I'm out, though.
So we still need to keep babysitting for you? Sure. I really like this lady. And anyway, she made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
Ah, well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway.
They're ganging up on me.
Then
Oh no.
I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue, so take him anywhere he wants. If need be, you may find me by the river near Qingshu Pool. I'll see you both around.
I get a feeling he's gonna be like one of those spoiled rich kids, and it's gonna bother the shit out of me. The flavored text when you accept Tartaglia's quest says something along the lines, despite your differences, you have to push them aside, and Tartaglia is willing
Looks
to
like
fight
we'll be
whatever
hanging out with
he
Child
needs to
Kid
fight
Rabbit
for,
for
no
a
matter the
while.
consequences.
So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store?
I think I read a while back that Lumine's about 17, 16. So, it's pretty fitting for the younger kid to follow the older kid around.
Huh? What are those super colorful winged things? They're
Kites.
called kites.
Yeah.
The kids in Liyue love them.
Alright.
Hello there, dear.
Hopefully you can hear me a little louder.
Like you've come a very long way. Let Granny guess. From what you're wearing, I would say... Snezhnaya.
That's right. How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string, and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air, up, up, and away.
Wow, that's amazing. Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids...
Well, I can do custom builds, but...
Will this picture do? I drew it myself. I bring it with me everywhere.
I'll manage. Still, I must warn you that custom builds can really be quite expensive.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with that entertainment fund. But then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, these funds are earmarked for Tooser's entertainment. But if there's any left over when we're done, either way, it's time to talk prices.
I failed this portion last time. We had an option with this. Her mood is pretty happy. And I'm annoyed. No. Alright, I can't do this. Let's go about 1100. That's a good fourth of the money out of the way. Let's see. But knowing these kinds of quests that involve Tartaglia, there's going to be more than just this. So, let's see. Last time I did this, I ended up with nowhere near enough money. I was about 5,000 short, I think. Which is ironic, because I couldn't use the money I actually currently had. Let's see, I have to think about this, because there's going to be at least 3 of these, because there were last time. Her mood's pretty high, so I might be able to get around 8,000. Let's see. I guess I can go for 95, 100. I'm just mathing this up in my head. That looks about good.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age. I suppose this price will do.
I'm trying to be a little more frugal with it than I was last time.
Thanks, Granny.
Worry not. Just leave it to me.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would
Yay.
be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
I can agree with that. I want to try this Liyue cooking. It all sounds so good.
Hello, welcome. Table for 3?
This restaurant has a really choking smell.
A choking smell? Oh, you must be referring to our signature spicy chili scent.
Spicy chili? But I can't eat spicy food.
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joys.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar, and the oil has to be extra virgin vegetable oil. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on our hands. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should go somewhere else.
Will that be all? Any more special requests?
What do you mean, Chef Now?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason Wan Min Restaurant exists. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this child's taste, I would have absolutely no business calling myself a chef ever again.
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of professional pride riding on this. Then we'll leave it to you, Chef Mao. We'll be eating here after all. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to cost you more than normal. Of course, we aren't going to demand prices anywhere near as exorbitant as the likes of Lily Pavilion or Sunyue Kiosk.
Is it just Paimon? Or are premium custom orders in fashion lately? Still, surely there must be a little room for negotiation.
I got 25,000. He wants 1,200. If I give the 1,200, it would give me 13,000. I could save a good chunk. He wants 1,200. She wanted 1,500. I bought it at 94.50. She was a little dissatisfied, but okay with it for the most part. I should have a little more working room. Let's go 9,000 even, maybe. I might spend the 50 or put it 90.50, so I can get that 50 credits out of the way as well. Let's see. I feel like that's a good one. Let's go. Yeah, 90.50 sounds about right. Let's try that.
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetites.
Yeah, it's kind of what I figured.
Please sit wherever you like. Your food will be here shortly.
I don't want to go too low because I do like the One Man restaurant people.
Ooh, it was a little too sweet. Paimon feels a little sick. I thought it was just right. Almost exactly like how my sister Tonya makes it. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Didn't we bring Tooser here to try Liyue's whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here that I didn't get a good look around. Good idea. The hustle and bustle at the wharf is a specialty of Liyue Harbor.
He didn't even say the wharf in the voice actor line. He completely skipped over it. I'm really excited for the Inazuma portion of this game. I wonder if it's gonna be a whole kingdom out in the sea, or if it's gonna be like landlocked, like Liyue is, or not quite landlocked, but it's a
Wow,
a
this
port
place
city.
is huge! And there's so many people! Are the waves here always like this? Don't they ever freeze?
No, I don't even think it snows here.
Given Liyue's climate, the area around the harbor's mouth probably never gets cold enough to freeze. Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive personal tour guide. But since this is a special occasion, Paimon can make an exception to help Tusser get to know the place.
Sorry about that, I got a little distracted. The internet guy's here.
This place is Liyue's commercial hub, and it's been the biggest port in the Seven Nations ever since it was decided that Liyue would take on the world through trade. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the immense throughput capacity of the wharf, yeah. Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway.
Yeah, it sounds like you're pretty much struggling with that.
Yes, Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon style. So this harbor is like Tavat's mouth, and it's the biggest mouth you've ever seen. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. Then, Liyue Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because it's all stuffed full of delicious Mora.
Yeah, this is all very Paimon style.
That big metal hook over there. I want to see. Wait, Tusser, don't run up. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
Yeah, after embarrassing yourself, Paimon, he was not listening at all.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold themselves in position to stop the wind and waves from blowing them away. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your weird toy memes? My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard.
Are they as big as that anchor?
Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? To think Snezhnaya would let their harbingers do that. All for some giant toy. But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tusser would treat a ruin guard as a giant toy. But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to see my brother, the other big thing I wanted to do was play with Mr. Cyclops.
Nope, that's not gonna happen.
Selling fish over there? Let's have a look.
He's got the attention span I have.
Hey! Quit running off!
He's talking about one thing. Oh, look, fish! It's quite amusing. Mostly because it's the same way I would have probably treated it.
Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Liyue are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids shouldn't go around ruining others' business.
He's just a curious kid. No need to get worked up. That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon standards. Just how big are the ones you're used to? Maybe 200 times your size?
Yeah, honestly, 200 times the size, that would be probably about, a small whale, maybe?
There are legends in my hometown about it. It's supposed to be a super delicious fish. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish slung over his shoulder. Anthon and I were so happy. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of Leviathan.
Sounds like a topic that would interest Zhongling.
Hey, Miss Nice Lady. Let's go over there to see the book.
I have a tendency to choose my favorite lines, and I quite enjoy it. Oh, is this the pirate mini game you could play?
What's wrong, Toother? Are you tired? You don't seem so happy. I miss my brother. What? But we were just with... Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore.
I guess we have no choice.
We've played with Toother long enough, haven't we? Paimon thinks we've tried our best here. Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Why don't
That's
we look
up
for him there?
That's over by the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
Normally I would just teleport, but I feel like I might as well wander. Oh, he's a little farther away than I thought, so he might be not be up by Boo Boo Pharmacy. Yeah, he's over here. He's a lot farther away than I thought. I've been wanting to farm the Tartaglia fight, but it's a lot harder than the Storm Terror one, so it's not as easy to farm. I have a lot of leveling up and stuff to do before I'm equipped to farm it like I was with Storm Terror. I was hoping to get Zhongli on my first pull, not Jean, but I'm okay with Jean, honestly. Her attacks and stuff when I played her story were actually really neat. And I would like to get the sword she wields. I forget, I think it's just probably the Favonia sword, honestly. But it's one I want. I see a Miyra gopher. Uh-oh. Treasure hoarders. You talking to a tree, that's cheating. Give me that 501 Miyra.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to the treasure hoarders?
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you?
Oh, what a commendable imagination. Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance. For I am...
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool. I've always...
well, why, yes, of course. For the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
So cool.
Huh? You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you...
Toys?
Wow. Is that what it's gonna cost to fix that head of yours?
Look at that. Spreading joy and laughter to everyone. That's what toy selling's all...
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya, 3 months prior, 600,000 Miyra paid in full.
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. Or were you always cruising for a bruising?
Alright then, I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarders. Perhaps you'll...
Would you listen to yourself? You think we just let any old person into the...
Well then, why don't you put me to the test, dear seniors? I like to think of myself as quite talented in the field of treasure hunt.
Looks like you're not gonna pack it up until someone packs you in. Alright then. Show us what you got. Truth be told, we've set up a shop here because there's a fine little loot cave nearby. But the treasure hasn't been easy to get at. We've been at it for 2 days now. If you think you're up to snuff, Why don't you have a crack at it on our behalf? Of course, that means that once you got it, it's ours. Don't try to sneak off with the prize now.
Come on. If we can't do it, do you really think this guy stands a chance?
An initiation test, eh? Interesting. It's been a while since I've been assessed by some...
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang back here and watch the show.
Huh, no problem. Don't blink, though, or you might miss it.
This is gonna be difficult. Really difficult. Yes. I always hated these stupid time trial gliding thingies. They're annoying. Quite annoying. Yeah, treasure.
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well, I'd say.
Brother, what do we do? This fellow isn't normal.
Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need to discuss something amongst ourselves. He ain't here for an initiation. He just wanted to show off.
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, do you think that maybe... we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless maybe his words have hidden meaning.
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. Oh, I get it. It was insider talk. I remember that the boss got us 600,000 more alone from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago, and still hasn't repaid it.
So this guy must be the debt collector. But why didn't he just say so? What's with all...
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of professions like this, people speak in code to protect the privacy of their business partners and clients.
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional. Way too professional.
So, Mr. Salesman, my apology.
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say...
No, it's not that. What we mean is that you're too big a fish for our little pond. But we fully understand the situation with the, toys, sir. We'll fetch that 600,000 for you right away.
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy. A wonderful outcome, wouldn't you say?
Yes. Couldn't agree more, sir.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
He's a bit of a special case.
Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm entertaining?
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue. They've just arrived, and I'm afraid we must trouble you to...
Do I have to? Now is hardly the best time.
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already waiting for you south of Lingju Pass. Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will, through the words of her harbingers. At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please, everyone is standing in formation and waiting for you to bestow this honor upon them.
Well, all right then, I'll go. Just give me a moment to catch up with my brother, and I'll be right with you.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from the Motherland, and I need to go
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go listen?
I'm afraid you're still too young to, sir. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, too, sir. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, alright?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job.
I think that covering it up is the tough part.
He hasn't done himself any favors with the whole toy set. To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side.
I wonder how much longer you can hide it from Tooster.
But hey, let's at least help him out. Wait, where's Tooster?
Oh no, he followed after him.
We were too busy.
Hold up. Ugh, the dog's running amok. And I guess he probably snuck off to follow his brother.
Tooster did seem really eager to hear his brother's speech. Either way, let's head over the...
Okay, we're going to Lingshu Pass, I think he said. Oh, they're going into the chasm. Does this unlock the chasm area for me? Because it's a red area. Why does that hurt? So I got a muscle stitch in the back of my leg right now, and it's really painful. We're gonna ignore the enemies. Alright, I'm expecting a fight here pretty quick. We'll use stamina, consumption down, restore stamina, attack up with the Matsutake mushrooms, a defense up with the fisherman's toast, and that's all I'm going to use. This little exclamation mark over the character stuff is bothering me. Oh, it's probably just because I haven't done any artifacts for most of these characters. A lot of the characters I have in my inventory there don't have any artifacts equipped because I don't ever use them. I just equipped them from a lot of them so I could make Diona's artifacts better.
I'm here. Tooster, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zeppeljärni Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemy's bone. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become the foes of
this shit bothers me.
Uh-huh. kites are really fun.
This is, of
I'm
course,
gonna
an analogy.
turn my headset
As
down
they say, the marketplace too is a battlefield.
because I'm hearing stuff in the background and I'm wondering if
So as
people
your
are
sales
making a bunch of noise
manager
sounds.
here in a refusal
I'm gonna
shall
mute
be
myself real
considered a
quick.
betrayal, and the
Whoa, that's really strict.
seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? What?
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir.
That's the sphere. Now come at me, you...
Frozen.
Yeah, I get to play more with him.
Tidal wave.
This quickly, hurry up.
No time to lose.
I'm actually about to kill Tartaglia. Holy shit. He's got a lot less health than I thought. Oh, I killed him. Whoops. See, I told you there was a fight coming. There's always a fight near the end of the chapter.
Power that gets his hot done. Nice fight. Think you can bully me?
Let's end this quickly.
Woo, that was close.
Shouldn't let your guard down. Who's next?
This isn't good.
I tried to get into stance. I wanted to stick with just Tartaglia for as long as I could, but this is about as long as I probably can get with just him. No, aim. Controller's not working. Huh.
Look at you, Bluebell.
Tartaglia is actually really quick. No! No!
To this.
Think you can bully me?
This fucking water dude is annoying. Oh, and he's almost dead. I'll just finish him off. One thing I hope they fix is that when you are in combat, your target your camera angle changes kind of the side. It's annoying when you're playing an archer because if you hold circle, it auto aims into the charge shot, and when the camera turns off to one side, you are not aiming where you want to. Oh, the other dude. What? He ran into the fire pile and then got elemental revert or bounce damage with the shield thingy. Oh, I think I changed the time. Oh, I have to push L1 to triangle, that's right.
Well then, do you all understand what I said earlier?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And you all almost managed to get me limbered up. In other words, you've done well for new recruits.
Thank you, Lord Harbinger.
All right, hush now. Now then, I wish you all dismissed.
Ugh.
You were amazing.
Oh, Tooser, what in the world are you doing here? There I was thinking that the Traveler had taken you to play at Wang Shuin.
Yikes. That's some terrible acting.
That was a good showing.
I told you, didn't I? I never pass on an opportunity to improve my strength. I'm not the man I was when we first met. By that, I assume you mean that I didn't use the... It puts a great strain on my body, so it's best saved for crucial moments. I still haven't fully recovered from the injuries I suffered when I used it at the Golden House. Anyway, I'm no Senora. I don't use lethal force against recruits. Come on now.
The Foul Legacy transformation? Does it make you stronger than Mr. Cyclops? You could say that. I want to learn to fight too. I want to be cool like you.
Now, Tooser, fighting isn't about looking cool. You can only continue to get stronger if you know the reason why you're fighting. I can teach you, but think carefully first. Why do you want to fight?
I want to protect Sister Tonya.
That's a good answer, Tooser. When I return to Snezhnaya, I will start teaching you fighting techniques. Then you'll have to protect Tonya for me. How does that sound?
Leave it to me. You know, Tooser's a good kid when he's not being so stubborn.
Agreed.
You've had a nice long time here in Liyue, haven't you, Tooser? Isn't it about time that you took the boat?
But you've been so busy, and we didn't get any time to play together yet.
Tooser, you know I'm very busy at work. And hasn't it been fun traveling all over the place with a proper traveler?
He's just worried he won't be able to keep up the toy seller act forever.
Exactly.
Well, how about this? If you just do one...
Oh dear, who taught this little devil to bargain? Alright, what'll it...
Take me to visit the Institute of Toy Research. Do you think he means that ruin that the Millilith was talking about? The one where all the ruin guards were coming from?
A risky wish.
Done deal. After all, you've come all this way for me as your brother. It's only right for me to grant you one last wish before you...
Exactly. Are you sure this is a good idea? It doesn't... You should come along too, Traveler. This time, it's Tooser's turn to take you sights.
Let me think. Ah, yes. The Institute of Toy Research is not far at all from Lingju Pass. Now, Traveler, you're not the sort of person who would disappoint a kid now, are you?
The brothers are ganging up on us again. Oh, fine. We'll go.
Yay! I thought the quest was almost over. It's only just beginning. I wanted to open my map. Shit. That's not my map! Yeah, we're going to Lingju Pass. I think I've been here. Ugh. I've traveled across, like, all of the map, and I'm a little bored of the map, and I wish I could find something more to do. But it's the unfortunate side of having a game that implements maps and stuff as the game grows on through the years. But it's a worthy trade for a good game, in my opinion. Now, there are good games that have the time to get the stuff out properly. This game, I'm surprised they got out what they did this year, given the whole outbreak and everything. Because I've known about the game for about a year and a half now, I think. Maybe a little less than that. Probably about a year at the most. So, to see what they got out, when they got out, and how they got it out is impressive to me. And the fact that they got it out for free, which is mind-boggling. I would have expected it to cost an arm and leg, like any other game. This is actually pretty neat. I actually don't think I've seen this. Oh, we're going into a ruin. That's why I haven't seen it before, because that's not there before you. Is not there usually.
Here we are. Welcome to Liyue's Institute.
Yeah, we're here! I can already hear the sounds of machinery and stuff. What is this place? And how do you know about it?
Based on my limited understanding, I believe this is one of Dottoro's research facilities. Dottore is another one of the Fatui Harbingers. He loves tinkering with old things. It's a personal passion of his. So, he converted these ruins into a Ruin Guard research lab.
Huh? So the Ruin Guards are built by the Fatui?
No, they have much closer connections to the Abyss. So, strictly speaking, they're as much our enemies as anyone else's. We just do research, nothing more. As to why the Ruin Guards have been moving outside of this area recently, I can only imagine that he's gotten bored of playing around with them, and has lost interest in this place.
Wow, yet another Harbinger with a badass. But at least this explains why you were totally okay with bringing Toother here.
Well, I wouldn't go quite that far. I actually have no idea what this place is like on the inside.
Wait, so are you or are you not worried about your brother's safety?
Of course I am. But no matter what the danger is, I will parry it. Isn't that what any older brother would do? Even Toother understands that. Now that he knows what he's fighting for.
Let's also keep in mind that he's very keen to run off without us.
Many years.
What are you guys chatting about? Come on.
All right.
I need the Hydro party. I think I have one, but they're all out on expeditions. Yeah, Barbara should be out on expedition, I think. I hope I don't need it. Let's see. How many Hydro characters do I have? I think I have 2. Yeah, Kaya, Jinquil, and Barbara. Or Jinku and Barbara. So I think, actually, Jinku's the one out on expedition, and Barbara is not. Let's see. I should...
We may
Let's
leave
start
at any
Jean
time.
and Janyan in here,
I'm
just
taking the
to get
stage.
them out. And we'll put Barbara,
Take care of it.
and then... let's see, got short sword, great sword, catalyst. And I should put an archer in here just for prosperity's
The
sake.
hunt begins.
And I'm gonna quick level Janyan and Jean. They are very under-leveled, unfortunately, as that is to say. I should be able to send them each at least once. As I like to do with most of the new characters I get, I send them at least once. It's a little bit of a waste, but I don't mind. Alright, and then I'll have to put some artifacts on them. As unfortunate as that is for me to say. I guess, honestly, I could survive without them, and I didn't even equip that party. This button, let me go down to here. Deploy. It gives me a chance to play with Janyan a little bit. I saw the character demo for her on the Genshin Impact YouTube. It got me real interested in the character. I guess I didn't even have to equip the party, I forget about that. But to finally have a 5-star character is really nice. Even if it is just Jean. I was on this hoping for Kaching. Or Zhang Li. That would have been a nice one too.
Brother, someone was saying that Mr. Psych...
Were they now? What a silly thing for them to say. And you shouldn't go repeating it either, Tooser. You're far too young to be talking about such violent topics.
Yeah, I knew that they were lying anyways. Mr. Cyclops is here to defeat the bad guys and protect the world.
Right. With Mr. Cyclops around, the bad guys won't ever get you.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to go play with Mr. Cyclops now.
Tooser, no,
Hey,
no.
Tooser, wait up!
The door's shut. Will Tooser be alright?
Well, shit.
There's another path over there.
Of course Tooster's gonna take off. Another path over there, he says. Oh, I see. I'll say, does that really not count? Oh, okay, I see. I go over here. I didn't realize it was going to give me a Hydro character, otherwise I'd have stayed with the normal party. But this is fine by me. Ah! Oh, she's got an interesting fighting style, and she's got a shield.
Ready, steady, go! Let's dance!
Backflip. I wish I could have a higher sensitivity. The stuff does not turn fast enough for my liking. Alright, we gotta do this. Wait, there's 3 of them. That's right. Did I get it? Got it now. Oh, this is so annoying. Alright, I'll just wait for them all to turn off.
Bring it on.
There we go. That took forever. These Ruin Guardians in here look stronger.
The door opened. Was that you?
That's right. But give me a moment over here, Tooser. I need to make sure that everything's safe. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled him quite so much.
Yeah, I would have said the same thing.
Those ruin guards have all been strung up. Where are they being taken to?
I don't know, but if there's a chance it's where Tooser is, we need to stop this before things get ugly.
Combat knowledge, what's this new thing? Engulfing Storm. Engulfing Storm will continuously drain your character's energy if you can remove the electro attribute from the character through and then. Okay.
Let the show begin! Think you can bully me?
Ouch.
Didn't make it.
Oh wow, that fucking one-shot me. That's annoying. What? I was outside of the blast radius of that. That made no sense. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Taking shock attribute damage from everything around me is annoying. Open, 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 open. I wonder if they're gonna add a point where there's some sort of like underwater combat. That'd be an interesting take.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
I like his bow. The thing is neat.
Tooser, see that big stone cube in front of you? I need your help.
Yay! Do I really get to help?
You bet. Now I'll count down from 3, and then we touch it together. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, alright, I see. Wow, that did a lot of damage.
It's a witch ray that will turn you into a little lamb if it hits you.
Oh, what? I didn't even
Stay
touch
out of
that.
its way.
Everyone has their limits. That's scary.
Oh, I see a chest over there. I wonder if I could jump on one of the ruined guards. Oh, then, my headset's gonna die. I gotta plug it in.
Back together at last. You're not hurt, are you?
Hurt? No way. This fine for you, maybe. We were all scared to... What's over there? Wow, this room is huge. Is this where Mr. Cyclops takes his friends with...
It is. Impressive, isn't it? Now, how about a little game of hide and seek?
Huh? Now?
I have a surprise.
A surprise? Oh, what's...
Don't worry, you'll have the chance to look for it later. But before that, you have to close your eyes, turn around.
Okay. 60 is a really long time, though. 60, 59, 58...
There's not much time. Let's clear all these hazards out.
48, 47, 46, 45... Are you guys okay? What's all that crashing and banging?
Don't worry, it's all part of the surprise. Hey, no cheating. You skipped a few numbers, you little rascal.
He noticed. All right. 15, 14, 13...
Give me another 10 seconds, Tooser. Still hiding.
Huh. Now who's the cheater? All right, 10 seconds, that's it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming, ready or not. This is everything I've ever dreamed of! It's Mr. Cyclops' world! Wow, he actually pulled it off. And the way he knocked those... But Paimon wonders if he'll be alright after using the Valve Legacy transformation again. Awesome! Boy, if these Mr. Cyclopses weren't so big, I'd sure love to take one home. Wait, where'd he go? Aren't you guys supposed to be playing hide and seek? Oh, that's right. I was so excited. Well, let's go look for him.
It's a good thing that you two found me first. Looks like using the Foul Legacy transformation while I was still injured took more out of me than I thought. I have no idea what I'd do if Tooser saw me like this. Look at me, deflated as a burst balloon. Like I said, I can never pass on an opportunity to test my limits. And that's why I, Tartaglia... Anyway, childhood dreams are all too easily shattered. Even if you just leave them be, they will fall to pieces all by themselves. So someone has to protect them, right? If you make a promise, you keep it. If you make a mistake, you apologize. And if you give someone a dream, that is what family is all about, isn't it? Remind you of something, did I?
Quit the tough guy act already. You need to see a doctor right away, mister.
A fine suggestion, but first, I have a little something for Tooser. Please give it to him on my behalf.
Huh? Is this a Mr.
Indeed. I had made it to order by a smith some time back. I had intended to give it to him on my return to Snezhnaya, but it seems that it would make a better souvenir.
Wow. Now that Paimon thinks about it, Child's family are really lucky to have...
I'll also need you to explain my abrupt departure to Tooser. You'll help me out, won't you? The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. That nursery rhyme brings back so many delightful memories. Tooser talk. All right. Thank.
I can't find him anywhere. Where did he go? Really? Where is he? Yeah, so he had to leave in a real hurry. He didn't abandon you. Oh, that's great. But still, I was kind of hoping we could play here a little longer. Wow, look at this! I never knew that they made Mr. Cyclopses in this sock. Look, it even has my name on it. You're really loving it, huh? You bet. My brother is... You had a tour of Lila, you met your brother, visited the Institute of Toy Research, and got yourself a souvenir. Now, do you think you're ready to head back to Snezhnaya now? Don't worry. I know I can't get my way all the time. That'd just be annoying for everyone else. So, let's go.
I'll only do this one for today because a bunch of stuff has come up. And I'd like to do some stuff on the side. Switch back to the main party would be nice. I didn't realize we were gonna get a Hydro character, so I made that spare party all for naught. But I did get to use the two new characters. I got a little bit, which is nice. This quest took a while. Longer than I honestly expected it to. It's not the adventure skill to get my expedition award, so I have all my characters back. I've been setting about to gather resources and recipe items, so I haven't had much for roster recently. I think I have like 11 characters, and about 9 of them were out on expeditions. Or 8 of them, probably. I don't know, you do the maths. I have a party of 4, and almost all of the others are gone. I'm a bit tired. I did just wake up before I started the stream. I'm sure you guys probably could tell that at the beginning. I was really dead sounding. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of grinding for Jean, off camera. That's why I wanted to do some stuff on the side, and I want to get her some good artifacts.
What are you staring at?
So yeah, and Shanyan, I think I might do some stuff for as well.
Bang! And with that, holy cuisine is inedible.
Ma'am, young Master Tooser, I've been waiting for you.
Did Child send you?
That's correct. Master Child instructed me to arrange for young Master Tooser's return trip. Please.
Who are you? My big brother always tells me never to go off. But you've been following us around this whole time. Yeah, that's because I've known who you are all along. What? My brother told us all about you in a letter he sent back home. Sister Tonya read it to me. I actually recognized you the moment I saw you. I just couldn't remember your name. What a strange twist of fate.
Amusing.
Young Master Tooser, the boat to Snezhnaya will dock soon. We'd best...
Gee, time really flies when you're having fun. Well then, see you, Miss Nice Lady. I'll wait for you back home. You definitely have to come visit Snezhnaya sometime.
Oh shit. Yep, this happened a little sooner than I thought it will. Warriors Den just went up for For Honor, revealing the new character Griffin, and I'm gonna go here in a second because I want to check this shit out.
You keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, Paimon throws you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. It's a promise then. Bye-bye, Tooser. Have a safe trip.
Hey.
Child? So you were here this whole time?
Paimon, you know the answer
Parties
to why
are
that.
special moments. If he spent his final moments in Liyue seeing me all haggard and weak like this, that's not a memory I want him to leave with. Still, it is a shame that I couldn't see him off by myself. I should have been the one taking him back. I do have subordinates to escort him, but I still feel a little uneasy.
Gee, don't you think you've spoiled him enough already?
I can't quite explain it, but somehow I felt much more at ease leaving him in your care. And to think that not long ago we... Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Remuneration for your services, which I really couldn't have done.
Aha! So you do have...
One other thing. Don't forget our promise now. Let's have a rematch when we get the chance. This time, with my honor as a harbinger on the line.
I'm looking forward to it.
First, don't come crying to us when you lose all over again.
Regardless of who wins or loses our next bout, I'd also like to invite you over to my home. I'll introduce you to my other siblings, Tonya and Anthon. They're great kids, and I'm very proud of them both.
We'll take you up on that offer. Mostly because we already made a pinky promise to Toother.
I'm sure that he'll be very excited to see you too. Well, that settles it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, farewell, my friends. Till we meet again. In Snezhnaya.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
Alright. With that being said, thank you, gentlemen and beautiful women, for joining me on another adventure through the world of Teyvat. Unfortunately, we only got one of the character story quests out of the way. I wanted to do both of them. Unfortunately, I did only plan to do Tartaglia's because I didn't realize that Zhongli had released today. We'll get to him some other time. For now, I would like to thank you, like I said again, for joining me. And as always, I do hope all of you lovely people did enjoy. And in a minute, I will probably move on to some other stuff. I'll probably move on to For Honor, as I haven't played it in a while, and I'd like to get back into the For Honor swing of things. And with the new character Griffin releasing here in 7 days, I would like to main him a whole lot. With that all being said, thank you all for joining me, and I will see all of you lovely people next time.